Okay, let's have a look here. We'll get to that one in a minute. Real deal, beautiful piece. Let's see this old dealie. I'm putting this up for something, a repair job, because it's missing a bunch of the rusted rivets and things, and the skins, ox skin, they're gone. They've had their day, but what an amazing piece. One of the rivets here is gone too. It's still secure. Careful that, it's a bit on the rusty and ulchy poo side. I've got to get used to this camera, whether it's not centralized, is it? Let's get some info happening here. I'm carrying this around in my pocket for ages. I've been planning on doing this for ages. Let's see now. What do we have here? This title comes from Bunsei Go Nen. That's what that tells us. Bunsei Go Nen, and it tells us it's from Jugatsu, Bunsei Gonen Jugatsu, Daikichi Jutsu. And that's a big, wonderful, lucky, auspicious day on the 5th year of Bunsei. That's in Edo period. Big auspicious day in October of 1822. Yeah, this is the real deal. It's made of one piece. I'll show you. It's got some Come On family crests on it. And this tells us it comes from down here. Comes from the here. This is it. Josei Ji Temple. That's what that says. Josei Ji Temple. And over here, it tells you, well, that means Jugatsu, right there, Jugatsu. Auspicious day, Oki, a big lucky day, right there. This here tells us, these are names here and here. That's Kita, right there, that's O, right there, isn't it? So we have O-Ike Uji, and Kitamura means village. Kitamura, and so that'd be North Village, some person from there. And Uji. Now, from what I understand it, and I had to wiki this, clan names were used as family names, referred to as Uji. So this here is Uji. They're clan names. Now what we have here, that's a faded one, a Come On family crest. That circular section there, and over here we also have another Come On family crest, quite faded. Now I know not who Kitamura is, or O-Ike, is that right? Yeah, I know, right? O-Ike, is that O-Ike or is that Kitamura? Don't know who family crest it belongs to, but this is a serious piece of history right here. Imagine if you could get some really cool, someone out there can repair this, or leave it as it is for posterity. What an amazing piece, carved out of one solid piece of wood. 1822. How's that? Okay, now what we have here, I'm carrying around all this stuff, and other stuff for info for that one there. He's looking a bit mean, and he's looking a bit angry today, isn't he, guys? Hey, what do you reckon, chaps? Okay, now, check out this unit. Another piece made out of, separate listings, made out of, I don't know if I could, I'm going to check to see if I've decided I'm going to go with sea freight, yeah, because just the weight. And size-wise, it's possible. So, let's see now. This is beautiful. Piece right here. Now I know that due to temperature fluctuations, the wood itself slightly expands and contracts, or is it the skins themselves that? See, you would think they would expand, but I found that when it was colder, there was some sagging in this, and it's a hot day today. Skins are excellent. I've seen that on old drums, you'll find, so I reckon it's expansion of the wood itself, just ever so slightly, that gives it that flavour. Got some slight cracking going on, but I don't believe that that's penetrating at all. It's just that the wood is really old, and that's the way it is. It's just a knot there. So condition wise, I mean, this would need to be reskinned at some stage too, because it's all tearing away there. Oh, if I can get this camera orientated correctly. Where's the other, the Earl of Tabcam. This is the Earl of Tabcam, the Earl of Tabcam. No. The Tabcam, the cameras, they are centralized. Anyways, another excellent unit. This would be from a Shinto shrine, I believe. That one's from a Buddhist temple. And this is just awesome. I believe that the rivets themselves are all there. Yeah. So this here again would be awesome for as a display. Put your own name on it. I mean, I am the custodian, and you will become the custodian. So there you go. That's got the all the rivets there. So yeah, bits of cracking going on, but that's just age. It's just age right there. Awesome. All right, now let's move on to other awesomenesses of awesome. Alright, here we have an awesomenesses of awesome piece of awesome. This here is a Shishi lion dog. It's iron. And you know, an awesome ball there. This here comes with this really cool wooden Shinto Suzu bell. Right there. Really cool. So I plan on sea freighting that. Just it's a weight thing. Someone asked me the other day, "Oh, why are you sea freighting a particular thing?" It was shamisen, one of those things. And I'm like, man, we still don't have cell economy here. And then I was trying to explain that. Yeah, I've explained it for years, haven't I? These frickin' tentative extra charges with the Japan Post and the air freighter. You know, they've got their own systems, and I've got to sort of figure out which is the best option, and sometimes I just have to go with that. So what I'm going to do, let's see now. So this awesome shishi here, due to wait, sea freight that, takes a long time. That's the way it is, but okay, that's that. Now, yeah, I've got to move on a bit, get a move on, I've got things to do. I don't really want to rush this stuff, but because it's just really cool. You never know what you're going to find at auction houses and markets and such. Going to a market tomorrow, that's why. Got most of the rig all roped up. Right, let's get this done. I've got a whole bunch of other really awesomenesses of awesomeness, so I've got to get through. Now, this thing here, it looks old. Great condition. The reason why condition is so fantastic, I mean, there, it's still cool. It's ready to go. It's ready for... just ready to go for tea. And put some charcoal in there, or smokeless charcoal as they call it, sumi in Japan. This thing here, it looks old, but it's not old. It's actually the 46th year of the Showa period, which equates to, from what I recall, 1971. Yeah, so there you go. Not that old, but yeah, wonderful condition. The sea freighting that too, what a beauty. It's just really rad. There you go. Okay, let's move on to the next piece of awesome. This is actually smaller than stuff I've been reviewing. Yeah, so it's a smaller unit, and I'm just really cool about it. That's why I saw it at the auction house, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. Just the size of it, and its condition's great. And so the cat said, oh, it's not actually an antique, and I'm like, oh, I've got to take a closer look at it and figure that out. No, so younger welcome in, 46 years ago here. So that on 46 and the top on this, so But yeah, really rad. For that. Okay. Orientation thing. Let me figure. Okay. Now, I believe I found something that said auto rotation. Hopefully that will work. Now, I'll figure that in a second. Okay, now I'm going to include these pieces. These are just glass pieces, but they're pretty groovy. So yeah, they'll be included. There's plenty of them, so give you something to play with. This thing here, I'll sell this cheap. Just gonna see freight it. Now she's rough. She's got some rough edges, a bit rough there, a bit rough here and there, and bloody blahs. But you'll see a lot of real cool grain lines in there. These ones going this way. That's just the wood itself. But these got quite a bit of age in it. This is Kayanelki, so it's really good. Or Kiakinelki, as some people like to call it. So she's old school. It's a piece of antiquity. Now I did notice that one of the, oh, maybe more. Yeah, one of. There you go. This shows you the orientation, anyways. So you stick a bit of paper in there for a wedge or something, and slides in nice. And stick a bit of paper in there as a wedge, I guess, and that'll stick in there real nice. All right, so I'll include that. Now I'm going to call this. Let's see, May 17th, KR plus white boxes. Alright, that's what we're going to call this. Yeah, I'll sell it cheap because, yeah, she's got nicks and bonks and what have you. Yeah, that's why. Down there, bit of a nick and a bonk there, you see. If I can get the camera correct. A bit nickty bonkty, but nickty bonkty. But overall, for its price and all, it's a beauty. So there you go. It sits real well, and let's see, sits real nice. So yeah, it's a nice piece. So for the price, good work. I'm gonna, it's a fair bit of work to pack all this stuff, and I've got to make up these box protectors and bloody blahs. So yeah, and I've got to get a particular type of box to do. There's a lot involved. I guess that's the worst section there of it. But yeah, that's you can feel the urushi lacquer, the raised urushi lacquer there. So real nice. It's okay. Right, let's check out this old beast, shall we? I'm going to call this one May 17th Icho. If anyone who can read those hieroglyphics. Look at this. Yeah, real deal Icho board. Look at that. Look at the curvatures and the lines. This is really something. This is a piece of antiquity. The only real, there's a few bonks here and there, but the cracking there doesn't go very far at all. Let me write that for the next 1,000 years. Real deal Icho board right there. Let's see now. Oh, beauty. Few nicks and bonks and bits and pieces along here. Oh, I finally found the orientation thing, auto rotate thing. It was flicked off. Sometimes it really gives you the willies. The auto I actually turned the auto rotation on. So let's see if this works. We're holding the Earl of Potato Cam the First in this position. Now, this here I would say is probably the worst aspect of it, which is for a real deal Icho board. It's doing good. I mean, I could never get hold of one of these if they were scratchy poos there. If that was, it sits beautifully. What a piece here. Oh my. Yeah, look at that. That's where the moisture over the years was coming through. Beautiful coloration lines. Look at that all the way through. It's a nice piece right there. Okay, yeah, that's, you can feel that accentuation, as you know, that word I can't remember right now. Yeah, you can feel those urushi lines. Alright, accentuated, is that it? I don't know, can't remember anymore. Can you remember? Do you know? Oh, do you know? Okay, now let's move on to the next piece of awesome. The packing part is not exactly a whole lot of fun, but alas, another sea freight deal. Due to weight and costs. That's just the way it is. Okay, now here we have, and we're calling this May 17th Icho with white boxes. Okay, so we're getting these. These are just glass, but plenty of them, so we're including those. I think someone took the time to count them and come up with 183 of them. I don't know if it goes on the white or the black, or I don't know. Alright. Now, the plan is, we'll do that in a second. This thing here, yeah, a real deal Icho board. It's pretty groovy, and it's a really nice feeling of the top. It's rough. It's got rough edges here and there, but it's got beautiful coloration through it. So it's a real deal Icho. Sits wonderfully, and it just, look at the waviness. You can see the waviness of the like there, especially down here. There is waviness you'll find in the Icho type of wood, and different colorations. It's really something. Now, from the kanji, we can look at this. Look at the coloration going on there. Oh my. And all this, you've got all this wavy stuff going on here, and these extra wavy dealy wheelies going over here, all kinds of wavy things going over here, and cross sections doing that thing in there. Icho. It's highly coveted wood. Now, this tells us, let's see, this says something like Sui Sho Yurio Busan Hin, Miyazaki Ken, down here we've got a date, and Miya, from Miyazaki Ken, which says something like Miyako no Jobusan, Shinko Kyokai. I don't know how they got all that info out of that, but I know that we have Showa Sanju Kyunen. So let's see. Not sure if that's the second month, is that right? Of, let's see, brain work. Turn on brain. 1964. Yes, there we go. And we know that this comes from Miyazaki Ken. Miyazaki, this tells us it comes from Miyazaki Prefecture. So Miyazaki Prefecture. That's like way over yonder, over that way. Okay, I'm getting tired. Alright, so let's get our sticker thing here. And I've got another piece of awesome to show. Yeah, so that's a beauty right there, and we'll get these. I'll include those too. So sea freighting that too. It's just the air freighter. It's really expensive, and I don't know. It's good, but it's just really, you get them real quick, but it's really expensive. And right, let's just have to deal with that. Right, let's hit that button there. orientation thing. Alright, here we have a real awesome hinoki. I'm calling this hinoki with stones, May 17th. These are real deal stones right here. Plenty of them. Wood cases are excellent too. This is good. Right, I'm going to sea freight this too. Yeah, I'll go with that. Could, like, for a couple of $100, I think it would cost to send it via, it's heavy, all that too, via the air freighter, but, yeah, I think sea freight will, a bit of work to make it happen, but check out the coloration lines. We've got different colorations in the wood. This is from the moisture that comes out of it. Hinoki is highly coveted. This wood type sits beautifully, accentuating this grain lines are real nice, accentuated urushi lacquer that you can feel there. Condition wise, it's really good. It sits wonderfully. It's a real beauty right here. We got there a bit of a nick there. Corners are looking real good. Not good indeed. I don't say perfect, but you know, she's tiny little scratchy poos here and there, but let's look at those differentiations of coloration lines. See that? Nice. All the way down there too. It raises as it goes up there. Nice. That's a beauty. Alright. If that one disappears really quickly, I'll be kind of disappointed, really. That'd be a good one to keep around. Alright. Let's get this stickered and placed on the shelf up there. Which orientation will I put that on? We'll figure that out. Guess we can go that side. Right, I'm figuring out where to put it on the shelf there. Okay, let's move on to one more thing, and then I've got plenty of other stuff I've got to deal with, but I got plenty to do. Reorientation. Okay, get used to that. Okay, now this piece is awesome here. I'm tired. Right, this should have to be the last thing for today. I've got some other awesome over there that I want to show you, but that'll have to be for another photo shoot. This is just rad. Now, a lot of people are going to ask me, can you wear it? It's just a display, okay? Cast iron display. Now, I am trying to configure how, I guess you could move the mempole slightly forward. You've got some extra string going on there, so I reckon you could loosen that off and bring that more forward, and maybe put something behind it to bring that more forward a bit if you wanted to. Awesome drag in there, eh? Now, I'm thinking that I would have to place this in two sea freight boxes. Alright, so I'll have to dismantle everything and yeah, place it all in two boxes. I'm trying to just like do weights and measures and stuff. It's roughly about 90 centimeters tall. So what's that? That'll be about 36 inches, is that right? And about 60 centimeters wide, roughly. Depends on how you seat it. Generally, I think the standard design for these to sit directly upon it. You might have to raise that slightly. Sitting on these currently. Yeah, roughly about 60 wide, so that's about 24 inches, I guess. Yeah, isn't it just what a wild display. Wow, you've got tigers. Huh, look, tigers. Oh, there's more tigers. Probably more around here. Now, yeah, this is one very cool cast iron display. So I believe there's some tassels in there. Like such. Yeah, really beautifully designed. I think this would be just rad. Imagine giving, say, your son some inspiration. To a lot of people, Japan's a bucket list for a lot of people, right? So, some people have Lamborghinis in there as a poster, you know, like that. As some, you know, as their posters as a kid. Imagine getting your kid this. Is that a good marketing technique? Is that a selling point? I just came up with it. No, I'd like to have this, as a kid or not. But yeah, a rad piece indeed. So yeah, I'd have to dismantle it all and go with, I believe, 2 sea freight boxes. Because this is just for the doll and the body armor that dismantles to that. And see, there's wing nuts in there. You might be able to see. If I can get used to this camera-y thingy majiggy. Alright, wing nuts in there, so 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and they come off. You might need to get yourself another wing nut for in there. I think I had some around somewhere, I can't remember. So they dismantle, and that'll dismantle too. There's some threads and nuts in there, so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all of that. But be able to figure it out. Yeah. If it has to be 3 boxes, it has to be 3 boxes. But currently, I believe 2 boxes of sea freight should be just right. If it's more, then I'll have to kick myself, punch myself out, and then put it in 3 boxes and just eat that cost. But yeah, isn't this just cool? So rad-deliciously cool. Alright, I'll have a look around for another wing nut over there. Don't know, I might have some, might not. We'll see. And I'll do that when I I'll do that when I fully dismantle it. Okay, that'll be that for today. Yeah, so absolutely rad-delicious. Today is, weather-wise, wow, moon already. Actually, oh, the blang. It's about, it's gonna be nearly 6 o'clock already. 6 o'clock already. Yeah, I'd say it'll be 6 o'clock now. We might see Storky. Let's see what we got here. 5:22. Okay. So it's not 6 o'clock already. Alright, I did see Storky the other day. He was just over there. There's a crow over there. Crowy didn't make a bunch of noise and tell me, hey, give me some more food. So yesterday they pigged out, or they crowed out. I don't see Storky. Hang on. Over yonder there, I'm not quite sure. It might be just a plant. I can't see it. Can't quite make out if that's daughter of Storky over there. Probably would have taken off by now. So with that truck. No, I don't see Storky. He usually hangs out just down around that region there. There's a crow that's not real happy about it. He tells him to go, hey, I know what's going on with the dobutsu. Dobutsu means animals. Yeah, real nice. Alright, I'll start heading back to the ranch now. Alright, I can certainly feel that that anesthetic wearing off as I was at the dentist this morning. I can certainly feel that wearing off. I think that's could be why the dentist said, hey, here's some... Lost my notations for those thingies. The dentist gave me, he said, oh, these are painkillers. And I don't exactly plan on popping those. He said, just take one, and after 5 hours, take another if you need it. I said, what about if I just drop them and utilise whiskey? He just laughed. And I said, you know what, I haven't had a drink in like 10 weeks now. It's been like 10 weeks of straight sobriety. In a couple of weeks, I want to kick around with some mates and have a beer and all that. But I'm not really I'm just not gagging for beer or vodka or wine or whatever else I would generally drown my thoughts in. It's quite strange how I get these thoughts. I've done a lot of stuff. I've met a lot of people. I've been around a lot of places. I've done stuff. And there's so many of these thoughts that just bang into my head. I'm usually thinking of all kinds of otherworldly stuff, and just banging in my head. Memories, just so many memories going boom, 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 and then you're shuffling. I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? Yeah, that's been happening in the last few weeks. Not all are good memories. A lot of them, oh God, I thought they'd never come back. I thought they were gone in the archives of my librarian. The librarians have gone down in the archives of my mind, and some of them still haven't come back. Good. Alright, well, that'll be that. A fine day indeed. I've got the truck all loaded up, and I'm ready to go to market for tomorrow.